Hey, fellow movie explorers. Welcome back to the Spoiler Zone, where we dig into the heart of cinema's most fascinating stories. Today, we're talking about the one and only Christopher Nolan and how he crafted the brilliant, mind-twisting plot of Inception. You know, this is the film that left us questioning reality itself. Nolan's genius lies in his ability to turn storytelling into a puzzle that keeps you on the edge of your seat, guessing and rethinking everything you know. So, get ready to dive deep as we unravel the secrets behind Nolan's storytelling magic. All right, let's start with what makes Christopher Nolan a master storyteller: his love for nonlinear narratives. Now, what do I mean by nonlinear? It's all about how Nolan plays with time, structure, and sequence in ways that aren't just straightforward. Inception is the perfect example of this. It's like he's taken the concept of a timeline, twisted it, folded it, and then stacked it on top of itself like an origami of storytelling. In Inception, Nolan didn't just give us one story happening in a linear fashion. He gave us multiple stories, layered one on top of another, each taking place in a different level of the dream world. And here's the: time moves differently in each layer. The deeper you go, the slower time passes. What might be seconds in the real world could feel like hours or even years in the deeper dream layers. It's like a clock that never ticks quite the same way twice. But it's not just about manipulating time, it's about creating a narrative that feels like a puzzle. Nolan's plot isn't something you can just watch, you have to actively engage with it. Every scene in Inception is like a piece of a grander puzzle, each with clues hidden in plain sight. He leads us down this labyrinth of ideas, making us question what's real, what's imagined, and what's somewhere in between. And Nolan loves leaving breadcrumbs for the audience. He's a master at using visual motifs and symbols like the spinning top to keep us guessing. Every time you think you've figured it out, he throws in another twist that makes you rethink the entire plot. It's like he's saying, "Are you sure you're seeing what you think you're seeing?" One of the coolest things about Nolan's approach is how he blends complexity with clarity. Even though the plot is mind-bendingly intricate, he makes sure to give us just enough information to keep up without spoon-feeding us the answers. It's like he trusts us to piece it together ourselves. He challenges his audience, not just to watch, but to think, to engage, and to interpret. That's the genius of Christopher Nolan. He doesn't just tell a story, he constructs a narrative maze that we have to navigate ourselves. He's crafted Inception like a mind game, where the answers aren't handed to you, but hidden within the layers of the plot, waiting to be discovered. And that's why, more than a decade later, we're still talking about it, still debating it, and still spinning that top in our minds. So, what do you think? Is Nolan's storytelling a work of genius or just a beautifully crafted riddle? Let me know in the comments below. And if you love exploring the depths of mind-bending movies like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the Spoiler Zone for more cinematic deep dives. Until next time, stay curious and remember, sometimes the answer is hidden in plain sight.